Hey, what's going on, guys? It is Jer from Gerald Gaming, or from this new channel. Hopefully it's going to be on tutorials about the open source stuff and different things like that. But right now I want to show you this really cool new open source software that I found. It's not really all that new, but it's probably the best open source software Linux system that you can get for your computer. So I built this computer that I have right now. As you can tell, it's pretty loud because I had to salvage some fans from an old computer. It was from a Windows XP computer, and I had to put it into mine, so it's kind of loud. And I salvaged these parts, and I built my own computer. It's not super powerful. Doesn't really get very much, but it was just so that I could learn how to build a computer, how to work it, do stuff like that. Right now, it's kind of my work computer-ish. I'm learning how to do Blender, and I'm learning how to do LMS, which is Linux music making software. I'm learning how to do all these cool things, but first off, I wanted to just show you that this is totally free, completely and utterly free. It's an amazing system. Um, it comes with some really cool features, and you can donate, which I'm gonna do in a bit. But you can donate and it gets up running. Um, but I had some problems first when I got this that I didn't know what to do with, and I had to kind of tinker around to figure out how to do it myself. But I just wanted to make this video to help people out who didn't know how to get with this first. So the first problem you're going to run into with this is if you download 16.04, and you just download that without it being updated at all, and they may have already updated some stuff to push it forward, but with me it didn't happen. Even though it had already been taken care of, I didn't know what to do. You need to do is that as soon as you get this up and running, everything starts working fine. I might leave a link to a video, or I might show you a video of how to actually get the system on your computer. What I did is that I went to a website like this. The www.ubuntu.com. It is the leading operating system for Linux, and it actually is. So once you get to this place right here, you're going to want to go to download, and you're going to want to go to desktop. Once you just do this, you'll get to this thing right here. It'll show you the requirements you need to have, and you'll download it. And once you download it, all you have to do is you'll actually go to your screen. There'll be an Ubuntu download thing right here. It'll be kind of like in a disk form. And what you do is, if you're using Windows, which you're probably going to be most likely be using, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to take that and you're going to put a disk into the CD burner. You're going to go to the built-in Windows burning CD thing. You can look that up if you want to. And then you're just going to burn that to the disk, or you can use Rufus to burn it to a flash drive. It just depends on what you want to do. I did the disk version because I didn't have a big enough hard drive, and disks are a lot cheaper. After you do that, you're going to want to put it into your computer, and you're going to want to boot it up. And once it boots up, it'll run the process itself. You don't actually have to go into any of the deeper things in your computer. I used to know what it was called. I forgot what it was called though. But once that pops up, it'll ask you all these different questions about what you want to do, how you want it to be set up. You'll accept it, you'll download it, and then once you do that, you'll come to this screen right here, and it will be a different kind of screen, but it'll look pretty much like this. I have a whole bunch of things first, but the first features that you're going to see is you're going to have settings, you're going to have Firefox built in already, you're going to have the Ubuntu software, Amazon, and all these LibreOffice things right here. None of this right here will exist. None of this will be there. And it's going to start off like that first, but it's pretty much what you're going to have at first. Now, if they haven't pushed the update already for it, and you do get the version that's a little bit older, the App Store actually had a pretty breaking glitch. You couldn't download or buy anything at all, and it wasn't working in the least. And by the way, the App Store is completely open source and free, so everything in there is free. But what you want to do is you want to go to, as soon as you open it, you're going to want to go to the settings thing, which is right up here. You're going to go to system settings. Once you're here, you're going to go to software, it's going to pop this open right here, this little thing right here. What you're going to go to is you're going to want to go to updates, and all of these should say something like all these will say something like every 2 weeks or something. Most of them will say that. What you're going to want to do is change all of these to display immediately display. I put this display weekly. If the update is not super important, if it is, if it's checking for daily updates, I'll do that. And when there's security updates, I do it immediately because you always want to be careful of those. And you want to go for here, and you want to do for long-term support versions. Now, once you do this, you're going to click on it, and for you, it'll say apply, or it'll say update. And you're going to want to do that. And then it's going to pop up something that says something like software updates are available. And you're going to want to click on those and keep doing that. And it'll update it. You'll restart your computer, and then it all should be good. The App Store should pop open right up. And if it doesn't, make sure to check all these boxes right here. Other softwares, you do not want CD-ROM. CD-ROM's gonna have to go away whenever you're doing stuff, so be careful of that. Just make sure you have all this set up. It'll ask you for the updates. You'll accept it. Yeah, CCL, the information available is at. It'll update its cache. Sorry. Once it does that, it'll bring you to some update screens or whatever, and you can start your updates. I believe I actually have one to update already. But after that, it'll be all good, and everything should work fine. And you will get this wonderful, beautiful stuff that works perfectly well. And you're gonna have this right here, which is the Ubuntu software, Ubuntu Software Store. I have to actually update the OS in a bit, but you can get all these awesome things. All these audio. It has some pretty cool mixers. It has Audacity with it. The one I use for editing is I use Audacity, and I use LMMS for my stuff. It's pretty cool, and you yourself can get into this, and you can do your own things, and you can program, and you can put them on the App Store. It has cool graphics things, like I have Blender and I have Inkscape. Comes with LibreDraw if you want to use that. Has all these. You can do emulators. It actually does come with some pretty impressive IDEs. Code blocks, a lot of people should know. Framacy. It has I don't know how to say it. Is it Anjuta or Anjuta? I don't remember. But it's just really cool, full software development system. I haven't really gotten to it yet, but I'm going to start working with something like that. You get your utilities, these kind of things, those, and what I use mostly is the games, because it has some pretty awesome games. Like OAD, I haven't really played, but what I have played is BZ Flag, which at first you're going to suck at, you're not going to understand it, you're going to hate it. And then you're going to realize that, oh, wait a minute, I can fire completely and totally rapidly, and I am just supposed to kill everything on sight. And they're like, oh, I'm good. Pax Britannica, I've heard good stuff about. And all this. It has emulators for the NES a lot. All of these cool things for the Atari. It has video editors, like I already have VLC Media. It has these video editors, genome subtitles I've heard about. It has a lot of these things, and what I'm using right now is actually a recorder, which is called VocoScreen, and it's working pretty well so far. Games and science, yeah. So that's pretty much it for right now. Oh yeah, and you're going to want to get the GW package installer later. Well, that's pretty much it for right now. If you have any more questions, go ahead and ask me later on. Ask me when you need to, or just whenever you can. I just want to say thank you so much for watching. If you like this, please like, comment, subscribe. Ask me what else you want me to do with Ubuntu. Ask me if you want to do reviews on different things on here, or if you have different tips and tricks and stuff like that, or any of that kind of things. I can do anything pretty much, and I really, really do enjoy it. Now, if you want to see more content, again, do whatever you can. I have been Gerald Barrington, and I will see you